What a lovely day. Witness me, brothers. Sometimes I just say things. It's 4 minutes past 10. Welcome one and all to the Everything GM broadcast. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with my lighting? Hold on. I'll fix it. Give me a second. That's better. Alrighty. Forgot to turn off my big light. Welcome one and all to the Everything GM broadcast. With me, it's time for parenting hours. We are parenting the best little 7-year-old in the world. She is adorable and she deserves love and appreciation, and we're going to give it to her today. I'll do a little recap once we're in on the game, but for now, sit back, relax, have a drink in your hand, make sure that you're being kind to yourself and to the people around you, of course. And, stay hydrated. Do all these things. I'm nearly out of my water already. I think before we start, I'll grab another one. But for the time being, I hope everyone's okay. Please give me your mental health out of 10, your physical health out of 10 in chat. I'd love to know how your day is going. And remember, no matter how you're engaging with this stream, if you're watching live, if you're lurking, if you're watching the VOD in the future, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for making me a part of your day. And thanks for letting us spend some time together today. Alferg, Gemini, Taters, Alferg. Gemini again. Oh boy, it's a 10-10 day. Incredible. So lovely to hear that. It's an Ember! Oh my, you missed our music analysis. I was so hoping that you would be there. What I like to do is when, you should tell me if you want me to just do your requests without you, because I prefer to do people who've, like, do the requests to people who've requested them while they're there. So if you're not there, well, like I said, I want to make sure that, because you're the one who requested it, that you're there. But it depends. If you don't mind that, then I'll just keep going with your requests and you can just watch the VODs later. So it's really up to you. And Baron is here. Hello. Wait, I had it at 6 in the morning? Oh wait, because it was an evening stream. I understand. Not that I'm pulling you up. I'm like, how dare you? How dare you not attend all of the streams, especially the ones of music? It's just that I've associated you so much with music analysis now that if you're not there, it's like there's a hole in my heart. There's no pressure on you to be there. All I'm saying is I'm wondering how, like, what you would like. If you're not there for a time that I do music analysis, what would you prefer if you've requested something? I got some snacks. Excellent. What snacks are you having today, Gemini? What are your, what is our snack regimen today? I gotta go in early tomorrow, so I'll just sit and chat for about half the stream. That's fine. That's fine. Welcome. Welcome for just a little bit, then. We're not gonna go on too late. I don't like doing 4-hour streams unless they're, like, incredibly fun, and even then they do take it out of me. So I'll keep this, like, you know, 2.5 hours max. A Snickers! Incredible. Anyway, if I'm not there, you can analyze. I can always give comments in the Discord later. Okay, sick. All right, cool. Whatever you're comfy with. Like I said, there's no pressure for you to, like, always be there, even if it is at normal time or whatever. But like I said, I want, I have a preference for those who requested to be physically present when I do the analysis. But you don't have to. If you're okay with me doing it anyway, and then you can watch the VOD later, then that's fine too. All right. Right, I'm going to down my water quickly. I did not lie. And I'm going to go fill it up. And when I come back, we're going to do chair stream for about a minute. And when I come back, we're going to start off My Child Lebensborn. And I'll tell you what we've been doing last stream. And I'll catch you up for this stream. So don't go anywhere. Whee! I'm back. How was chair stream? Entertaining? I like being there, so I try my best to be at every music analysis that I have time for. Okay, cool. All right. Sometimes I am going to do them in the evening now because of the fact that we're not doing a full series in the evening like Mass Effect. Although, I have to say, everyone, I'm sitting here wanting to play Fallout London all the time. Like, I really, really, really want to. And it's a bit of a tough one because I want to share it with people. So then I have to wait until stream time. But then what about all the other stuff that we stream? So I don't really want to convert this into a Fallout channel, you know? But I think for the time being I can just play a lot more Fallout London because I'm in it. So I want to showcase and find myself, and then we can end. I think what I'll do is I'll stream until I find my voice, and then we'll say goodbye. And then I'll play it offline. I'm doing alright. I got my splints taken out of my schnoz, and Doc approved my nose, so that's good. Yay! Good job. Very cool. I'm very happy for you. That sounds... Splints in the nose sound... That sounds... Was it painful or just uncomfortable? It does sound very uncomfortable. I'm much less bloody now than the last few days have been. Boy. Whew. Better now the splints are out. I'm mainly dealing with just a bit of pain and congestion, which is much more tolerable than all the dried blood and stuffiness and blech from before. Why? You said you had, like, your septum, like, readjusted. Was that the reason for the problem? Like, what was the actual cause of the issue? Yeah, it does sound painful. I agree. You had... was that why? Because you mentioned it in chat. Hold on a second. You mentioned that you had a septum straightening. Was that the reason? Was that the problem? Like, was the problem that you had... Yeah, it was breathing difficulties. Okay, so it was just this very sudden septum-related breathing difficulty, and then you got a straightening, and now it's okay? Cool. Very good. Good job for getting through your surgery. That's big. That's very big. Your septum was straight up C-shape. Wait, how did you breathe before then? I'm confused. Did it suddenly turn into a C-shape, or did you just decide that you had had enough with it? Because I have some nose problems up here that cause postnasal drip, which I was born with. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting quite tired of it. Yeah, I feel you. So you just got tired of it? I feel you. Or you got to the age where your nose is like more fully formed, so you can do it. So this was the same with my eyes. When I had eye surgery, I did when I was very young. They tried it when I was like, before I was 1, they tried to like straighten my eyes and make everything okay. And because my eyes were still growing, the stitches would snap and they would just like break. So, so they couldn't do it. They had to wait until I was 14 when my eyes were more fully formed, and then they could straighten them. I thought everyone had trouble breathing through their nose. I just thought it was harder than breathing through your mouth. See, that's me! I feel like I should change this now. I also have, it's harder for me to breathe through my nose sometimes. Although a lot of the time my nose is just too congested, because I do have that postnasal drip. But I'm honestly thinking of like opening that shit, you know what I mean? I'm thinking of having a similar thing to you when I have the money. How expensive was it? Are you okay? Like, did it break the bank, or did insurance cover it? Yeah, do not mouth breathe, please, everyone. If it's at all possible, do your best to breathe through your nose normally. Unless you're swimming, or you're like, running. And even then, after a run, sometimes it's even good to force yourself to breathe through your nose. If you have trouble, hold on, let me... So I could feel you straining for me to unmute myself. Hello.
Hey.
If you... just so you can hear this live. I don't know if you've tried this, but if you have trouble breathing through your nose, you can either take your finger and push your nose up so you can make your nostrils like flare, and then you breathe. And it feels incredible.
Huh.
Or you can take both your hands on your cheeks, which is where your sinuses are, and you can pull them to the side. And it basically opens up your airways. And that is apparently how normal people breathe. That's how normal people breathe. It's so weird. I can't... All of you must have so much oxygen. I can't understand it. It makes me feel so shitty because it feels like I'm living my life on 60% oxygen, which is so, like, it's like I'm 60% of a human. It's so weird. Anyway, so yeah, you should try that.
You sound like when I found out some people have zero pain.
Yeah. Anything chronic. Like postnasal drip is like, I don't know if it's classified as a chronic condition, but it's like, it's basically consistent mucus, like going to the back of your throat. So I have a consistently blocked sinus passageway.
Yeah.
And I would classify that as chronic because there's nothing they can do about it until they actually get surgery to like adjust my septum or whatever. And
right.
And I think yeah, I imagine it's quite the same. Like when you're wait, what do you mean other people walk around with no pain in their bodies? Is that normal?
Yeah, I already had 3 children before somebody told me that. They were like,
wow.
"Oh, now that you're not pregnant, like, you know, how's your pain?" Because I had a lot of problems while I was pregnant. I ended up on bed rest, was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And someone was like, how are you feeling? I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm almost back to like my normal amount of pain." And they're like, "You're what?" Like, yeah, like, you know, your day to day, just your normal. And they're like, "You're 20 something. What do you mean normal amount of pain?"
What do you mean normal amount of pain?
What do you mean?
The normal amount of pain is 0 pain. That's the normal amount of pain.
It was like, from childhood, I've just always had pain. What do you mean?
Where is the pain, if you don't mind me asking? Because chronic pain affects people differently, I know that.
Vaguely gestures at the whole body.
Oh, really? It's just like a body, like
it just depends on the day. Joints, muscles. Okay. I have a lower back issue. Like my lower back grew sort of funny.
Okay.
And hypermobile, so like joints, etc. Yeah,
is there a reason? Like, are there preventative measures, or is it really just a roll of the dice when you're born?
Well, it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
If there was enough like information out there about hypermobility, then I maybe wouldn't be in the state that I'm in. But right. I was also a competitive dancer.
Ah, okay.
So when you're a competitive dancer and they're like, "Oh my gosh, look, you can do the splits. Oh, look, you can hyperextend. Oh, look, you can do..." It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. It's not like we should.
It's like, okay, you can do this. Let's push it further. Oh, you can do this. Let's push it further.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you go back and you're like, "Oh, I'm really sore."
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes having hypermobility, not 8.
Wait, do you have that? Do you have that as well?
Yes. I have hypermobility 3.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, cool.
Stage 3. I can bend all my joints in a 90-degree angle.
Wait, is that how it presents, Taters? For you, at least?
Yes. In stage 3, it's supposed to bend in a 90-degree angle. Your back, your wrists, your kneecaps, and your ankles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I can do all that.
Wow. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't think
I used to...
Yeah, go on, Taters.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I can spin my hand all the way around in a circle. It's really wild. And I used to do it at parties, like it was funny. Like, "Oh, what do you mean you don't go backwards? What do you mean you know, like when you sit on the floor and you put your legs in front of you, I can lift my ankles up and my heels up off the floor."
Oh, yeah.
Like just bending my knees backwards, and I didn't know if people can do that.
When you said that, all my bones just gotta chill.
Just tell him to relax.
Yeah,
you know?
So it's like, it's kind of like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If we had known that I was gonna have problems down the road because I was hypermobile, there are preventative things you can do. But because they didn't know...
I'm gonna go back to watching live.
Yeah, go on. Thanks for coming in, adding your experience. Go on, Taters.
I was just gonna say, like, because we didn't know, then that meant that like the things that you can do that are preventative, like I was born with it, it's genetic.
Yeah.
But because we didn't know that it was, not a good thing, then the things that you should do preventatively, we didn't do, and then I did worse the other way.
Yeah.
On the other side of the spectrum. So it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of my joints are all the wrong way.
6 of one, half a dozen of my bones don't work.
Yeah.
Can't blow my nose,
like legitimately.
can't breathe when brushing my teeth and have to do it in bursts. Damn. That's some... I mean, after the surgery, that must be a hectic quality of life improvement. I'm sure once it all goes away, I really would love to hear like how your life has changed. I'm sure that it will markedly change.
Yeah.
I just found out recently sneezing shouldn't hurt your whole body. No! Sneezing should just be an expulsion of air. It's okay.
I was like 30-something. Like, I'm 33. I was 30-something, and I sneezed, and I was like, ow. And they're like, what?
If sneezing hurts...
I was like, no, we're not doing this again. We're not, no.
We're not finding out another thing that my body is not supposed to do. The sneezing hurts when you're sick, usually, not when you're not
Oh,
sick.
Whole body. Ribs, back.
God.
Yeah.
I'm a big mouth breather, so this is hopefully changing that. That's good. Yeah,
Shoulders.
guys, breathing with your mouth, generally
Bears,
not recommended. Not good.
It's also bad for your oral health.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, for mouth germs. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you why, right? I'll give you a science reason. In your mouth is just stuff. And you breathe in, air goes in, and air comes out. It's not filtered. Your nose has hair, right? So, no, when I say stuff, I mean like teeth and gums and your tongue and shit like that, right? But in your nose, you have hairs.
Marbles.
Hairs called cilia, which are specifically designed to filter air. They catch all the stuff that air has in it, like the dust and the stuff. That's why you get like boogers and things, because that's just dust and air and stuff that comes in through regular air. And ears as well. And your nose's job is for the hairs to stop that before it can go into your lungs. And then when it comes out, it comes back again. So, and that's why we blow our noses and things like that. So, make sure you, as far as possible, make sure you breathe through your nose. Because breathing through your mouth means all the dirty air that's coming from outside is going in, and your body has a real good, it's supposed to have a real good way of preventing that. Now that Ember has finished his surgery, hopefully we'll have a quality of life improvement. I had sleeping problems when I couldn't sleep and had sleep omnia. Do you mean sleep apnea, or is sleep omnia a thing that I just did not know about?
There's like a dozen or more different sleep things that people don't know about that are often... People think, I must have sleep apnea, and it's actually just a different sleep disorder.
Okay. There are lots of different sleep disorders? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was 20-something that Dean got tested for, but I don't know. I know it's more than like 10 or 12.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot.
Okay. Taters, one of my chronically ill friends regularly dislocates something when they sneeze because they sneeze so hard. Damn! That's crazy.
I've had that happen. It's not a regular thing for me, thankfully. But I'm very careful about my joints now because I realize how bad I messed them up. But I have had that happen. I've thrown out my shoulder. That's crazy.
That sounds... from a sneeze!
Yeah.
Shit.
It's okay. I've been just standing and my knee has popped out of place.
Oh, God.
It's not supposed to do that. Just
don't stand. Just stay seated forever. It's fine.
I will do that. I'll be like, sorry, guys. MJ said...
Yeah. Doctor's orders.
Sorry, kids. Make yourself dinner.
Yeah. Me, when I found out people's heads didn't hurt at all times. Dude. Well, yeah, because you're like running on like 40% oxygen because you're breathing through your mouth. Yeah, it has crazy health implications. The health complications that can arise from mouth breathing are like actually insane. It's such a long list. So I'm very, very glad that you're getting it fixed, or that you got it fixed. It's really, really cool. I think your head... You mentioned doctors haven't figured that one out yet. I think your head might actually improve because of the nose thing. Like, it does. Airflow is literally like the thing that we are like. It's one of our most important automated processes.
Another weird thing that can cause headaches and migraines is teeth issues. If you have like wisdom teeth that were never removed or anything
the nerve
like that,
endings will like
those things.
Yeah. When they
Or
tax
any
oxygen,
infected, etc.
when they tax oxygen, I'll roll with breathing difficulty. No, it's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. We're gonna tax air soon.
I saw. Never mind. That's a whole tangent. I'll leave it.
Okay. We're gonna be a parent soon. Hold on. I have a good amount of IRL friends with hypermobility, including the one I mentioned earlier. Okay. I'm not very inflexible. Yeah, okay. So since we're talking about ligaments and hypermobility and flexibility, I don't know if that's what I have, but I have something called ligamentous laxity, which basically means my ligaments are more flexible. Just the ligaments, though, which is like the thing that kind of makes certain parts of you flexible, but not everything. So I still don't have what I'm still not what I would consider flexible, but in the water is great. My podiatrist, the foot doctor, which is the one who diagnosed me with this condition, says that I'm a natural swimmer, which is cool, because I love swimming. So yeah, that's why that's my joint issue. It doesn't cause any pain, thankfully. Or no, I'm lying. If I walk or stand for a certain period of time without certain like insoles in my shoes, then it hurts, because my feet don't sit properly. But beyond that, I'm okay.
Are you?
Yes.
Maybe I missed you saying this part. Are you a toe walker?
A toe walker? No.
Like, do you walk mostly on the balls of your feet?
No. It's more like a.
Okay.
It's almost like a flat foot thing, but not quite. Yeah.
Okay.
My feet, when they walk, my feet kind of slide inwards towards the inside of my feet, like towards each other. They sort of press there more than they should because the ligaments don't have enough flexibility. So my ankle takes all the strain.
Fallen arches.
Essentially, yeah. I think
arches?
that does sound familiar.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have high arches, and they're fallen because of my flexy, stretchy bits. So I know what you're talking about. I've got like shoes that are all worn on that spot and stuff.
Yeah.
Be careful of that.
I've got a friend who could put her feet in front of her ribs and walk around on her knees. Oh my god. Huh?
Is that not
what?
normal?
What? Wait, I can't imagine that. Wait.
Do you want to hear an absolutely wild thing while you try and picture that?
Yeah.
I used to be able to lay on my stomach, bring my head up, like, you know, if you were going to go in like a cobra yoga sort of situation.
Yeah.
Then bring my toes up behind me, like bring your feet up behind your head. Curl them over my head.
Absolutely crazy.
And take off my glasses.
Insane. You're an insane person. Are you a mutant? You're a mutant.
Easily without pain.
No, I'm not. I don't buy that. Pixar didn't happen.
Here's another example. I took Taekwondo, and they do lots of like, you know, arm bar. You twist your arm around and whatever. And the instructor was like, okay, come here, I just need a volunteer, like whatever. And he was like showing, he's like, okay, just tap your leg when like it gets, I don't want to hurt you, just as soon as it starts to feel any pressure, just tap your leg.
Yeah.
And he pulled my arm behind me, you know, to show like the proper technique. And then he kept pulling, and he's like, just tap out. And I was like, it doesn't hurt.
And you're just like, nope.
He's like, no, like you don't need to strong arm it, you don't need to like show off. I was like, no, it doesn't hurt. He pulled my arm all the way up behind my head, and then I could scratch the top of my head with it bent around behind my back.
God, yeah.
And he's like, no, okay, I can't, no, I don't, I'm gonna break something at this point. And at that point, I still didn't know I shouldn't do those things.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like, just because you can without pain doesn't mean, like, that you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I was raised dancing, and when you do lots of flexibility training and stuff like that, you're, like, told, you go to just where it kind of starts to hurt, and you stop there.
Yeah, mostly, that's...
Sit in that, and you relax in that, and that's how you gain flexibility. So I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I never hurt. Yeah.
Crazy. Don't get me started about nerves and wisdom teeth. I'm pretty sure I have a bit of nerve damage from the removal of one of my wisdom teeth. Really?
That's awful.
Oh, no. Oh, God. ligaments hold bone to bone, so you have a harder time keeping your skeleton to proper form. That tracks, yeah. So it's like...
Yeah.
It's like I have to sort of... Like, sitting up straight has always been a problem for me. Like, when I was, like, from the time that I was a baby. So, so I have to constantly, like, put my legs in interesting positions to get my spine to, like, properly elongate. And yoga has helped that a lot. Like, I'm able to get my back a lot straighter than I used to. But I think I got that from my dad, because he also has a bit of trouble keeping his back straight. We shrimping out here.
There is some very solid research to say that we shouldn't necessarily sit up straight. Like that lots of people, it's actually bad for them.
Well,
so
not
it might be worth
I
like
wouldn't
getting
say,
checked.
I don't know if it's like perfectly straight, but like I don't, yeah, like it kind of depends. I don't think you should sort of force your spine to like bend back constantly. I don't know if that would be good.
No, no, not even. No. I just mean like the sitting up, you know, where you kind of like straighten your shoulders and you, yeah. You're doing on the stream that I'm watching, way delayed apparently. But yeah, like so there's lots of solid research now saying that we shouldn't necessarily sit like that, and that not every body is meant to do that.
Interesting.
So just worth getting, you know, like a physiotherapist or whatever.
I'm not sure if Korean physiotherapy has caught up with that, but I'll see.
That's probably true.
Yeah. I'm not knocking Korean doctors, but there's a pretty systemic issue with a lot of doctors in Korea that are like, doctor knows best, you have a normal problem, there are no rare diseases. And there's a definite like there's a definite trend where like doctors will be like, the first conclusion I come to is the diagnosis, and that's it, and there's no like other possibility that it could be. And if you try to protest,
I remember you mentioned
you're not a doctor.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of like the old school.
Yeah, it's very old school for sure. Mentality. Yeah. Which helps for normal stuff. Like normal stuff, cool.
Yeah, your everyday common cold or whatever.
It's the not normal stuff that is a little bit of a problem. Anyway. Yeah, can't crack spine backwards. Yeah, nor should you, I think. Just leave your spine alone. My feet are weird in that they have no disorders and are in fact very well built for barefoot walking. However, they're both wide and tall at the same time, and shoes and socks are not made for this. Wait, do you have like...
That's fair.
Do you have tennis rackets for feet?
Hobbit?
Do you just kind of... Do you just sort of...
Are you a hobbit?
Boom, 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 boom. Do you walk like a dog with socks? That's what I want to know. And on that note, God, we've been waffling for ages. Let's be a parent.
Half an hour.
Alrighty. It's time to continue with Our Child Lebensborn. Na, 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 na. I will give a... Oh, Jesus. Phone! Please. Hey. Okay. Oh, cool. My phone has just completely given up the ghost. I love this. Great. Oh, some of it came back. Hey, okay. Okay. Where last we left off, on episode 1 of My Child Lebensborn, we had a lovely time. We adopted a little girl called Karin, and she is adorable. And she started school and turned 7. Not in that order. And, can everyone see everything? Is it visible on stream? Taters, can you hear?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And can you see everything? Is everything working on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah, like I said, last time we adopted a little girl, and basically we've just given her a backpack for school. That's great. Also, we work for a factory now, and they've been asking us to work overtime. This is our first week, and it is only Saturday. And
But you do have to work.
we work on Saturdays as well, but it's okay because Karin wants to go and see her friend. So remember, we have 7 time slots in the day. We have to, I think our previous priority was meal prep. She's hungry. We can't send her off to her friend without breakfast. So that's got to be a thing we do first. But I think, yeah, we'll have to see. We've got to start buying more food and preparing. And what I think I'm gonna do is just spend a ton of time on Sunday prepping a bunch of food so that we can eat for the week. And then we'll see. We'll see what else we can do. But that's it. That's what we did. Oh, and of course, she came back from, I think, 2 of her 4 school days that she had. She came back quite sad. Kids are not being very nice to her. Because, I mean, we know why. But she then confronted us about it, and she asked for information on her real mother, which we have decided to, tell her about. So we're getting in contact with her real mom, her bio mom, and we're gonna kind of... we haven't got a response yet, as far as I know, but hopefully we're gonna get one soon. But yeah, that's about it. All right. Yeah, L Doctor. I like the color
100%.
palette of... What's that?
I said 100%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like the color palette of this outfit. I do too. We chose it for her. In fact, we made it. We fixed this one. Yeah. Hey,
like
Golden! Hello! I last saw you in Fallout 4, I believe. We played Fallout London. But I'm glad you're here now. Sadly, I can't watch this right now. I want to go to bed at a decent time. Oh, good plan. Good plan. You should go to bed. Have a good sleep. And feel free to watch the VOD. And when you're up, we'll be playing Fallout London. So you get to catch that as well. Doctors are so weird about that stuff. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Alrighty. So let's keep going. Hello! It's Saturday, so no school today. Yippee! Liv is home. Can I go play? Yes, but let's get you ready first. Oh, okay. Listen, you are so look at yourself. You are so hungry. I doubt Liv is gonna give you stuff, alright? We're just gonna make sure that there's no food for you, so we're gonna make food. We're gonna make some stuff. There you go. Let's make some food. There you go. One time. Now? Oh, we didn't feed her. Ugh. Fine. All done. Have fun. I can't wait to play with Liv. See you later. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, my love. I guess we're not gonna feed her. That's fine. It's all good. Anything here? Okay, nothing here. Nothing in the journal. Oh, I think this is new. Oh no, this we did read this already. Okay. Then we've got this. We got her with her bag. Okay, we can go outside. But I think it is the morning. I've got to go to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not work yet. Like we usually get 2 things in the morning and then I go to work. So I think yeah, I don't know.
Food?
I'm gonna buy more food. I think we're gonna buy 3 of these. Okay, we'll get some stuff. And then it's only $5 more, and I think having an instant meal is probably good. So let's have that. Then I think what we'll do while Karin is gone, we'll make more stuff. And I really hope that we're not gonna be like late for work or anything. Okay, this should be fine, right? Yeah, because it takes 2 time slots. So time slots in the day, totally cool. Now it's evening. We are not doing overtime. Not on a Saturday. Oh, she's back. Okay, cool. I'm back. I had a lot of fun with Liv. Excellent. I want to do something fun. Okay.
Tinder?
See, it's at... yeah, would you like to eat food? See, it's at this point that, that I would ask her what she wants to do. Little rascal. But I think there are 3 options here. Let's
go outside and get more food.
Let's go forage for food. No, we have enough food. We're fine.
So much fun. Get me some mushrooms.
Yeah. Okay. I know Biomom last we left off did not want to have contact with Karin. That was something they established. Yes, we did establish that. You're right. Let's play hide and seek. Why not? Yay! I'll go hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's Karin? Oh, not in here. Not in
How funny would
here.
it be if she's actually in the tub?
Oh, she's not in here. Wait.
Are you at school?
Are you? Did you go to
Do you need me
school?
to tell you where she is? Did you not see her?
Wait, is she there somewhere? Did I miss
Yeah,
her?
you fully missed her.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
I
okay.
see fingies. There you go. Here I am. Good job finding me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did not do great, but we're okay. There you go. All right, so we can play. We've got one more thing, and we got to bathe you. So we're not gonna have. Yeah, we're gonna have some soup because that's what you need. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm gonna do for now? It does cost. Oh, little rascal. You're tired, huh? Let's. Oh wait, no. Washing her face wakes her up. Maybe we should give her a bath. Let's clean her.
Yeah.
Bathe, 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 bathe. Oh, wait,
You
wait,
need the
wait.
Sponge?
Oh, I need the sponge. I can't just like rub her with my face, with my hand. That's that'd be a little weird, huh? There you go.
Just like, what the heck?
Yay. You feeling okay? There you
Gonna
go.
ask for a story.
Nope, no story. Sorry, hun.
Aw.
Good night. Good night. Mwah. No. Give me smiles. Yay. That's my favorite part about this whole game is that you can just like rub her forehead. It's so cute. Ah! Okay, so this food is actually pretty nutritious. I mean, it's got a good balance, it looks like. It's got some grain, it's got some veggies, it's got some protein. So I think I don't think this would be too bad, and it actually does get her eating stuff up quite a lot. So I think if we just keep giving her that, we should not have a problem. Here we go. It's Sunday! We have a day to ourselves, yay! I know you're hungry, my love. It's Sunday, so you can come outside with me today. Yes, we can. We can go fishing, yay! Me and Liv found some berries too, maybe we can go pick them. Okay, wait, what's wrong? Oh, you hungry? Well, don't worry, we'll have some food. We'll be fine. Here, let's make sure we always stay one meal ahead of the curve and make some soup. There we go. Have some soup. Cool. And then we can eat. Bloop. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I hate that
Can you feed her like 5 meals today?
I think it's 1 time slot per food.
Yeah, it fully is. Spend all day Sunday eating.
I don't know if that's a good idea. We're gonna wait because it takes a day. So I think later on she can have dinner and then be better. All right, here we go. You wanna go outside? Wait, no, she's still hungry. I kind of want to give her more, you know? Let's give her the toast. Oh wait! Whoa, it didn't cost anything. Oh shit! Okay, give me all of it. All of it. Let's go.
Could we have been feeding her this much this whole time?
We didn't have enough food. That's the problem. Thank you for my food. I couldn't eat another bite. She's full, baby! Oh,
Yay!
I'm so happy. That was a big stressor of mine. Like, I was not feeding my child. This was not good. So I'm very happy that she's now okay. All right. Now I'm going to do some cooking soon.
Why is she sad now?
I don't know. Maybe she wants to go outside more. Anyway, I made some money today, but the shops are closed on Sunday, so it's fine. Let's go fishing. Why not? How do we... Wait, I thought you wanted to fish. How do you fish? Are you okay? How do we fish?
Can you click the lake? Is that clickable?
Hey! Tap the stones to skip across the water. This doesn't cost any time units. Yay! Skipping stones doesn't... Ooh, ducks. Tap
Skip
the
the stones into
stones.
the ducks. Have dinner for the week.
Okay, here we go. Wow. Whoosh. Oh, I just hit a duck. Whoosh. She seems so sad. Come on, duckies. Cute! Wait, wait, wait. Aww.
Or something.
That's so nice.
Very cute.
They were really hungry, yeah. Are you okay? What's wrong? There's nothing really else we can do. Like, I don't know if there are any fish around here, you know? Can we go, do you want to go hiking maybe? I don't know, is there something else we can click on? Because this just looks like we can do stuff. It costs time
If
every
you,
time
like,
we need to do it, so.
Click the lake or anything? Does that
I clicked the
fish?
lake and
Do you
it
want
took
me
us
to Google it? I'll
took us to
Google
the lake. Yeah, how do we fish? Maybe they won't fish at this time. Maybe we should do something else. Let's make some more food. I don't know. Well, Saber Yoon says you don't have a fishing rod crafted yet. Thank you.
Oh.
Go back
That's
to
what the
lurking.
sticks that she gave you were for.
I believe that we should start crafting some stuff. All right, my love. Here we go. What should we do? Let's make a fishing rod. All right, here we go. We can start doing it. Okay, so that's one. We need 2 more units of time. All right, before we need to do a fishing rod. So how about I don't know what this does. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Recycling? Or you're recycling paper? We're doing paper mache. What's happening? I think we should be preparing food a little bit. Let's focus on necessities. We can do a little mix. I really want to go and draw. Go on. It's Sunday. Yeah, of course. Let's draw something. Wow, let's go. That's so cute.
You know, kind of looks like you.
I see it. I see it. It's got curls, you know?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And I mean, the pearls as well. I love
And
those.
a mouth.
I mean, the mouth is
You
true,
have
yeah.
2 eyes.
I have a giant mouth that covers, like, most of my face.
And
It's
a
like
nose.
the Grinch. Yeah. We might have to buy one later. No. Saber Yuna's got our back. Thanks for coming out of lurk retirement so that you could tell us that. Also, welcome to the stream. Wait, is this not Grandma? Why do I have gray hair? Thank you for drawing with me. You're welcome. This one turned out really good, don't you think? Yeah, I'm gonna ask more questions. Who did you draw? It's Ommi. Who's Ommi? She was the nicest lady ever. Oh. Okay. Who is she?
But when was she nice to you?
I don't... Wait, who was nice to you? I'll go find them. I don't really remember. But she was so nice to me. Is this a childhood memory? Is that Grandma?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Or
okay.
someone at the orphanage or something, maybe?
Yeah. Hey, Fardine. That's the grandma from Granny. Yeah. No shape is accurate. Someone we don't know. Yeah, this has got to be someone we don't know. Okay, we're gonna do bedtime stories. All right. Have some food. Look at this. Oh shit, she's dirty as well. I want my bed. All right, my love. It's okay. Your cleanliness level is fine. Don't worry about it. I really like playing with Liv. She says I'm funny. And she laughs when I say my strange words.
Oh.
She's talking about German, I think. That's not good. That's not good. If she's the one that they're making neighborhood notices about, I'm gonna throw some hands. Oh, God. Okay, whoa. Option 3 is a crazy assumption that when she says strange words, you mean rude words. I would love to know more. What do you mean by strange
Yeah.
words? You know, words like Ommi. German, yeah. Other strange words too. Liv says they sound funny. Okay. We just got a notice about how people should not be using German here. People will get in trouble.
'Cause it's
It'll come down
illegal.
hard on her. It'll come down hard on me. It's not illegal. It's just something
I think
that...
they said it was.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Maybe we can check the notice, but I thought they said it was.
Either way, they're gonna come down hard on her and me.
Yeah.
And as if I do this, it's gonna... Oof.
It's one of two things will happen when you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's gonna get a lot more flack. The problem is, of course I wanted to encourage this, but I think there must be a balance at some point. If you're in a hostile environment, there's a balance between encouraging your child to be themselves and actually protecting their physical safety. Because if she continues to do this, her physical safety might be at risk, at real risk.
Yeah.
So I don't know if 3 is a good, yeah.
See, 2 is rough though, because if we say you should be careful who you say those words in front of, children
Yeah,
hear
like-
that as, well, if they're nice to me, or
Yeah,
if I think
yeah.
they're nice to me, or, you know, I said they're my friend, so they should be safe to say those things. That doesn't really
Yeah.
clear up why we need to be careful.
Yeah. I think she might ask why in both. I don't think she...
Hopefully,
Well, I hope so, yeah.
but
But if I just say,
But-
don't
but-
say these words, that sounds a little bit too...
right, that's what I was gonna say. But the first one is rough because if you say that, then kids do essentially, again, like one of two things. They either start lying better,
Yeah.
hiding things better, or they're scared to come to you with anything.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
It's all rough.
I know that this game has told us that Karin trusts us more. And so if I tell her don't say those anymore, does she...
It's tough.
Okay, what are we thinking? Fardine and Baron say 1. I'm thinking 2. Just because I really hope she asks why. My heart says 3, but we don't live in a world where, like, she is already being threatened. I don't want her to... I don't want things to get worse for her. I would love to explain what this means. I think as a 7-year-old, she would probably be able to understand not the various nuances of, you know, World War II, but I think she'd be able to understand because she knows that she's adopted. She would know that maybe now is a time for a lesson. Or should I... Is now the time to tell her about this thing? Or should I wait until someone has given her shit for it? Because if someone has, maybe it's too late. And
Personally, as a parent,
yeah.
I prefer to be the one to teach my children a lesson.
Yeah.
That sounds harsh.
Instead of the world.
I'm not teaching them a lesson, but I mean, yeah, I would
Yeah,
like to be the
I
one
feel
to
you.
give them information, is what I
Yeah.
mean. Because the world does it in not always the favorable way.
Yeah, I agree.
And
One
that's
sounds-
like that's my thing.
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead.
No, you go on.
I was just gonna say, if you say number 2 and the game doesn't give you an opportunity to explain, or a child interprets that, because I'm thinking like the way that my children would interpret that.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I am being careful. I only said it in front of my friends.
yeah.
And then that friend turned around and told mom, and they didn't know it was bad, and blah blah blah, right?
Yeah. Look, one sounds like telling you don't want to hear them either.
Yeah.
I hear that. That's what I think as well.
Yeah,
I
right.
think-
That's the thing.
I think I'm going to say 2, not because it's the best, but because I think it's the least bad. I think the consequences of trying to damage control after this are going to be a lot less than damage control after 1 or 3. I think if in this moment, we just have to pick the least worst option, honestly. So I'm going to go with this one. Juan! Hello again. You should be careful who you say those words in front of. Yes! She asked why. Fucking excellent.
Perfect.
This is honestly not a bad reason. There are people in the neighborhood that dislike those words.
Yep.
Why? Are they... Have I been saying bad words? No. No, no, no. Oh, is she calling her little? Oh, it's cute! It's so cute! Okay. No little, but some bad people used to say them, so don't say them outside. They're strange words if you don't know them. Mean people don't like that. Yes, they're bad words. Okay, obviously not. Obviously not teaching a child that a different language is a swear word. These two have interesting implications. The implication of... Hey, Lucky! The implication of they're strange words if you don't know them and mean people don't like that, I imagine is not entirely bad, especially because she already knows that people are being mean to her. So if those same people are not enjoying those words, I'm assuming that she will know that. She'll be like, oh, well, those are the mean people. I should know around the people who don't look at me nicely or don't speak to me nicely, I should probably not use those words around them. I think if I say that, she might get the message. This is not a bad thing, but I don't want to... the thing is, with the time we have with her right now, this is such a lovely phrase to reassure her that they're not bad words. But then this implies the existence that some people are just bad, which I don't think is true. And I don't know. It's 1 and 2. It can't be 3 for me. It can't be 3. Lucky, they're not swear words. They're German. It's literally just another language. I'm not teaching her that they're like, she's a German. She's an adopted German kid, and she's in Norway after World War II. The Norwegians don't want German spoken around them after World War II because of how much hatred they had for the Nazis. So to tell her that they're bad words is to kind of internalize against her own language, which I really don't want to do. Like, I understand the... Lucky, just mute us. I think, yeah, wait for the context. There's a lot of information here. Okay, 2 implies ignorance is the cause of the dislike and keeps her ignorance of the true reason. Yeah, I think that's true. I agree with you. I think the implication of 2 is that we're not actually fully explaining it, which I would like to do. I would do my best to actually fully explain the situation.
So, I like 1.
Yeah.
Because it goes again with what I was saying with the first question, is if you say, like, mean people don't like that, and then she says, well, my friend is nice, or my new teacher is nice, or whatever, so I thought it would be okay.
Yeah.
Then you run the risk of her still saying them outside. But when you say, so don't say them outside, that means, hey, you're safe in the house.
Yeah, this is good.
You can use whatever words you want to use here. This is a safe place for you to use those words. But don't say them outside of this place that we know you're safe.
Yeah. Ignorance is the cause of them and not liking German, but it's because the Nazis, not because German is different, so 1 is more true. Yeah, I'm with you. Anyway, I'll repeat my main reason of 2 being possibly bad. It implies that she can still speak German around nice people when it's not safe to do so. I agree. Also, some people could position themselves as being nice and actually not be, because we know that that prejudice can be very subtle and systemic sometimes, and it's a lot more dangerous, in fact, when it comes off as being nice first, which is a big problem. So I think I'm gonna say
Or,
this.
you know, her friend could be safe, but her friend's mom might not be.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
So I'm gonna say no,
I
little.
think one.
But some bad people used to say them, so don't say them outside. Okay. Inside is fine. Home is fine. I hate having to do this because there's no way around it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I understand. Oh. I will help you!
And you
But I'll
shouldn't
stop
have
using
to,
those words.
darling.
No! No! I want to explain more!
Sometimes
Your choice hardened Karen's heart. Oh, no!
Sometimes it's better not to explain too much.
No, that's true. I can't really give her the full history of World War II and where she comes from and everything just yet. Listen, hardening your heart is not always a bad thing. Like, sometimes you gotta go out in the world with a bit of a thick skin, and especially if you're a kid who's gonna deal with the kind of shit that this is. We didn't give her the thick skin. We are preparing her
It's rough.
in what I think is the least damaging way. Alright, yeah, we don't have time to explain now. A story before sleep would be nice to
This game is
have
gonna make me
time.
very sad.
Oh yeah, for sure. Of course. Let's have a story before school. Nice. Thank you. She looks so sad today. All right.
Whoa.
Once upon a time, there was a gnome with a big nose and a butterfly on the top of his magic staff. And the end. There you go.
And then he went home.
Yeah. When you realize that they're like already asleep, you don't have to make up any more story. And then he went home. The end. No, she's so stinking cute. Here we go. New journal entry. 2608. Your mother. You shouldn't think ill of your mother. It is true that some Norwegian women had German boyfriends because they could offer better food, luxury items, and parties. And some were also informers betraying other Norwegians. But most were young women who probably simply fell in love. During the occupation, there were over 350,000 German soldiers in Norway, in a country with only 3 million people. Many of them lived in private homes, and many were still teenagers. When you grow older, you'll learn that you can't control who you fall in love with. Wow.
Oof.
Good distinction, by the way. Oh, she's like, these are my ducks. Fun
He's
fact.
throwing them food.
Fun fact, don't give ducks bread. It definitely is not good for them. But I'm hoping that this is something else.
I'm pretending that it's grains.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
it's great.
brain.
Yeah, it's something good for them.
Yeah.
Don't give them bread. But it's okay because this is 1953, so I don't think anyone knew that it's not okay to give
Ducks
ducks
back
bread
then
at
were
this point.
resilient. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, she left a drawing for us. It's so cute. Yeah, I gotta go. I want to search for some more drawings that she might have left. Nah, none of them. Oh, God.
Oof.
Not me thinking to my fictional child that I only fictionally have, don't ever grow up. Not me thinking like, look at what we made. It's rough with this game having to remember the situation and take it into context with each decision because it's so heartbreaking. Kids shouldn't have to deal with this level of concern. I agree 1000%. That is absolutely the correct take. She shouldn't have to think about this. She shouldn't have to think, I have to suppress my mother tongue because the people around me hate it and I didn't do anything about it. I'm not... But by the way, the problem is not only it's not with necessarily the Norwegians here. The problem is with the Nazis for doing this in the first place. I think it's really important that we realize prejudice often, like, their prejudice towards her is a result of a propaganda machine that made them hate their enemy and Nazis for being Nazis. Like, Nazis could have been any nationality. It just so happens that they all spoke German. So it's like, in this World War II context, it just happens that German is the language that was associated with it. In South Africa, I've made this comparison before. The language of the oppressors was Afrikaans. With Afrikaans, there's a whole other connotation, so it's not exactly a one-to-one parallel. There are a lot of differences, but you kind of have to use empathy for everyone in the situation, and really understand that the real blame, if blame is going to go anywhere, it's going to go towards the people who made war and made soldiers fight in it. That's really where blame goes for this. Because in the aftermath of that, you are going to get hatred towards your enemy, because that's how you fight wars. War is such a sort of prominent part of our history as humans, and yet it also requires us to engage with some of the worst parts of ourselves for long after the war is over. And that's really what we need to remember here. Let's see the drawing in the photo album. Good plan. Oh, it's so nice. She's fishing. We didn't actually fish, though. Maybe she was drawing us, imagining us fishing. Also, the very rare land fish, which I like.
Those are the fish she caught.
Yeah, no, true. All right, here we go. Time for school.
And work.
And work. Good morning. Good morning, my love. What's up today?
You just got a letter.
I got some newspaper.
Got a letter. You just got a letter.
Oh.
I wonder who it's from.
Oh, shit. Did we get... Is this a German letter? Is this from the mom? So much mail. I know, right? It's pretty crazy. We got food for you today? No. Alright, we're gonna... Wait, we gotta go shopping. Let's go shopping first. Because I have quite a lot of food. Blueberry toast! There's beans! We're gonna buy some beans on toast, and then I'll buy some of this. Have a little bit of stuff left. I will send you... We're gonna have some toast today. Nom 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 nom.
Nice.
And then we're gonna spend some time... I think, you know what? It might be time to change clothes.
I think she's fine.
I think she's okay.
Yeah, do that.
I think it might be time to wear a different outfit. Let's wear this one.
Cute.
I love my backpack. Time for school. Also, changing clothes does a little bit, changing clothes does a little bit of cleanness, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay. How do we
Ooh.
do your best or don't underestimate yourself? Damn. I feel like don't underestimate yourself is a little bit of a, like, be ready for pain. Like, be strong. Be a soldier. Do your best is like
Push
what I want to tell
through.
everyone. Like, just do your best, you know? I feel
Do
like
your
don't
best. I like
underestimate
do your
yourself prepares her that something bad is going to happen. And I just wanted to do her best.
Yeah.
Do your best today. Not anyone else's best. Your best. Okay. Oh, I love her. I want one. Oh.
Specifically, a German child
Yes.
from after the war.
I want a German Lebensborn
I feel like those are hard to
child.
come by nowadays.
They're all grandparents now. I wasn't ready for that Blues Clues nostalgia. Wait, when did you do Blues Clues nostalgia?
I was singing Blues Clues just now.
Well, someone
we just
picked up
got
on
a
it. So.
letter. We just got a letter.
Uh,
Pow!
I think the first is better, yeah. If you wash her face every day, it's no time slot and helps her stay clean. Saber! Where did you come from with all these incredible pro tips? I know the tutorial tells us, but there's a lot of information. I don't always listen that well. Goodbye,
I was
Karin.
looking at the same time.
Have fun. Time for work. Ooh, we're making a profit. Okay, cool. I mean, not we're making a profit. Our labor value is being extracted from us, and we are getting a pittance of what is left. But at least we're saving, is the word I'm looking for. We have more than I ended up with. How was school?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Alright, we're going to the gun store.
Can we fix it?
No, we can fix it.
Yeah, if
but
you thought the
first-
war was bad, these bitches got nothing ready for me.
We're starting
I'm
World War II Part 2, alright? We're gonna go again, and this time, we're gonna make sure that the invasion is successful. Jesus! They tore up your backpack! I'm not gonna lie, Baron, I also saw this coming. Bro, I'm stabbing someone. Whoa! I'm so sorry. I tried to stop. No. No, this is not a sorry moment. Not a sorry moment. You did great. Oh my god. It was so expensive and now it's ruined. Please don't be mad at me. No! Why would I ever be mad at you? Okay, now, if I was a parent.
I feel like this is how you're going to be as a parent.
No.
Like, shouting at your child.
No.
I'm not mad at you! Ah!
No, if I was a parent, I need you to understand all of this is internal. In my brain,
it should be.
All of it is
I'm not
internal.
gonna picture it like that.
I am very. This is okay. This is such a lovely. This is such a lovely moment to talk about regulation. So learning about this backpack being torn up, am ready to fight a bitch. All right, but I can't do that in front of the child. Because that's very dysregulated. I can't teach the child that that's the response. The response has to be way more measured.
Regulate their
exactly. She is in this moment. She is looking to me for regulation.
Yeah.
And if I give her dysregulation, she's going to get worse. So I have to be the calm one in the moment. I have to be the one that connects with her and makes sure that she knows that this is not her fault, but I have to know, or she has to know, that she can rely on me for safety and emotional security as well. Yeah, I will never scream at you! Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's calm, it's measured. This is not your fault. You did nothing wrong. They didn't hurt me. I'm just sad. Okay, it's good to know. We got some extra information.
That hurts. That still hurts.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, I'm assuming she knows physically, but still.
Yeah.
You worked so hard to get me that backpack. Oh, my sweet child, she understands the effort that I went through. Yeah, exactly. 1 is me inside, 3 is me to my child. Yes, absolutely. 100%. And I couldn't keep it nice and new. So it's mean kid's fault. I'll deal with him. Stay inside. If you hear screams, don't open the window. Oh. All that matters is that you're all right. I love that backpack. Oh, I mean, it is important because it's important to her. I'll fix it for you. I can't guarantee that we're going to have time because we have a lot of stuff to fix. Well, I think I want to write a letter. I'll write a letter to make this stop.
Yeah.
I genuinely, I have to do something about this. I genuinely have to do something about this. I know I can fix it, Saber. Like, I know that I can craft. I don't know if I'll have enough time to fix it. I don't know how many steps it's going to take, so I don't want to make promises that I can't keep just yet. I'll write a letter to make this stop. Okay. I hope they'll listen to you. Me too, kid. God, this is...
Poor little button.
Fucking awful. Okay, washing face doesn't take time, which is good. Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! That's awesome! We don't have to bath her anymore. Sick!
Wait,
Okay.
hang on, MJ. I think you got a little ahead of yourself. You do still have to bath
No,
the
no, no,
cat.
no, we don't. Look, the cleanliness meter went up. It's fine. Her body's fine. It's just her face. The rest of her body is totally okay.
Don't need to wash the clothes. We'll just cycle them out every now and then so no one knows.
We'll just, yeah, don't worry
We'll
about
wash
it.
her face, and then we'll be surprised that people beat her up.
Yeah. Okay, see, here's the problem, right? Are the shops still open? Because I want to buy some instant food for her because she deserves something really, really good.
Berries on toast.
Maybe some beans on toast again. It's a little bit
Is it
expensive. She
berries
did
or
have beans on
beans? I
toast for
don't know what
breakfast.
it
Let me have cheese on toast. Let's have cheese toast. Actually, let's have more cheese toast. I think giving her 2 would be good because she's very hungry right now. Om nom nom. Om nom nom. Okay. Oh, she's good. She's good. This is good. This is very good.
Poor baby.
And now what? So I think it might be good to maybe change her clothes. But we've also got something else that we can do. Like, while she's still awake, she's not quite tired yet. So what do we do with... Let's do some crafting. Let's do some crafting. So we got a newspaper, we got the fishing rod, and we got the backpack. Oh, only one! Oh, sick! Let's fix it. Let's fix it. Fix it, baby. Come on. Oh!
Hey.
You did it! You fixed my backpack! It's almost as good as new! Hehe. This is like grunt. Hehe. This is actually the first time I've seen the backpack. I was wondering if it would get ruined. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would. Wait, when you've watched other playthroughs, did you have like, when you heard other playthroughs, did you get like, did the person not buy the backpack? I can't make her just go through like carrying her books to school. It's a long pathway. Yes, if this happens again, don't blame yourself. Okay. 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 I'm gonna be honest. I think this might have been a good option. Can't buy it again? Yeah, no. It's really difficult to get. The books got ruined instead. Oh, damn. Yeah. Can I go to sleep? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Okay. I wish we could move away. I mean, there is a right answer here. But the real like tragedy of all of this is that Karin is being herself, and being herself is resulting in this treatment. She's not doing anything different. And this is the kind of the horrible reality that kids often have to accept and deal with, is that some people, regardless of you being yourself or not, will still treat you like this. Unfortunately, what then happens is a lot of kids will then try to be someone else. But that doesn't really matter to a lot of those people. And even if you try to be someone else, there'll be some other people who treat you badly because of that. So either way, you are never going to have everyone treat you nicely. Never. And that's probably one of the hardest realities to face as a kid. Especially, and I'll say this, especially if you have a very loving and nurturing home where you feel like you can be yourself. It hits quite hard when you go out into the world and realize that not everyone is like that. Which is why it's important in a loving and nurturing home to also make sure that children know that the world can be like this. And when it comes up, because it will, to prepare them for that. Or to, at the very least, explain why it's happening. Which is also one of the hardest parts of the job, I would say. I would imagine.
See, the thing with 1 is that it makes it feel like it's her fault. 2 makes it seem like, well, if you just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, what other people think doesn't matter. And 3 implies that if she just is herself harder, people will stop. And that's, as you said, not the case.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. The reality of an impossible situation and trying to be a parent who is looking for how to help their kid and guide them through it. Absolutely, yeah. If we choose to, she'll think you're forcing her. Yeah, I don't want to... Yeah, you're doing great in school. You can do this. I don't know. Try not to attract any attention. I don't want to teach my kid to be less of herself. Here's the thing, right? I'm going to get real here for a second. These kids faced horrific treatment. And I mean like life-threatening sometimes. I'm pretty sure a lot of these kids were probably assaulted to a hospitalized degree in some of these cases. And if I tell her to be herself and that happens, like, what do we do? I don't think 80 coins can pay for medical bills, you know? And I don't know how rough this game is going to get. So...
Maybe medical stuff is covered.
Maybe. But it's post-war? I don't know. The economy is like trash right now. We're running out of eggs. I don't know if doctors are in large supply. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
We already hardened her heart once, and that makes me sad.
We've hardened her heart twice now.
Wait, I thought it was only once. When was the other time?
I'm seeing a couple of 3s. Okay.
It's so tough. This has been a thing that I've had to manage IRL. Not, wartime, but...
When your kids were at school, were they dealing with this kind of stuff?
One of my kids, the first year that she was in school, there was somebody bullying another kid because he was wearing his sister's hand-me-downs. And so there was some kids being like, your shoes are pink, they're for girls. And so my daughter, without coaching...
In the year of our Lord...
In kindergarten.
What was that, like 2020, 2019?
2019, yeah.
2019. People are still like, wow, pink is for girls? Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
6-year-olds.
Wow.
5-year-olds.
So cool.
5-year-olds.
Taught behavior, by the way.
Fully, 100%. So my daughter, without coaching, because I probably wouldn't have told her to say exactly this, said, well, you're not putting them on your genitals, so I'm sure it'll be okay. And the kid
I love your
was
children.
so like,
I love your
excuse
children.
me, what? What happened? What did you say to me? That he walked away.
Oh, God. I genuinely
And then the next
love
time I was
your
like,
children.
okay, we just need to say things like, pink isn't just for one type of person, or, like, just compliment the shoes next time. Like, come on, like, maybe we don't use those words.
Yeah.
In kindergarten, those words aren't really allowed. So we had some coaching after that.
I would have said, listen, I'm going to give you the most super secret high five right now. But just inside,
fully. I was
house
so
words,
proud.
all right?
I was so proud. I didn't take her to school that day. A friend of mine was at our house and was like, I'll just drop her off on the way. So like did the standing outside waiting for the kids to go in and came back to my house, and I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? Why are you back in my... And that was what she was like, I had to tell you this in person.
That's awesome. So
but
cool.
Then the next year, the kid that had been bullied became a bully. And was saying things because this kid knew where we lived, because we all lived in the district, and was saying things like, I'm going to climb in your window at night and hurt you.
Jesus.
In grade 1.
That's a child.
So
You're
we had
7 years old, huh?
6. He was 6. But yeah.
Still, same difference.
So the child that she had stood up for was the child that was hurting her, bullying
a lot.
her.
Yeah, kids will often do that.
It's rough.
Bullied. I mean, hurt people.
Fully.
Bullied kids often become bullies themselves. Like often.
Which is exactly what we told her. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly what we taught her. But yeah,
and it's not her fault.
It's a hard conversation because yes, you can say the most important thing is to be yourself, but that was what got his attention to her, was that she was being friendly to him.
Yeah.
Because he was being ostracized.
But here's
from
the thing, right?
The year before, and then she was continuing to be kind and caring and compassionate, and she's like, I just tried to sit with him at lunch. I just tried to see if he wanted to play tag with us. Like, I just tried to include him.
Yeah.
So saying go be yourself, that is who she is. You know, so it is a hard conversation.
I would never tell my child not to be herself, though.
No. I did
So-
not say not to be herself,
yeah.
but her being
there's a
herself
lot
is
of-
what got her in that position.
There's a lot of wiggle room. I think what we have to... The other kids still made choices, right? So
Yes. And we
so
went
they-
and talked to the school, and
yeah,
it was
there
not
are-
her fault, for sure.
There are still a whole lot of other things that could... there are a whole lot of other things that happened, a whole lot of other factors that she could not control. I'm gonna be honest, I think, again, as least worst option, but still kind of good, I think telling her to be herself in this instance, it might... I have to say, I cannot control the actions of the other kids. I cannot just hope that they will get better, because I know that they probably won't unless something radical happens.
Well, you're gonna write a letter, but
I'm gonna write a letter, of course. But I just, I want to remind her that she didn't do anything wrong. So I don't want her to make herself small. I don't want to give her incredible insecurity issues when she's an adult. I don't want her to form an unhealthy attachment to her schoolwork.
exactly.
I think this is the least worst option. So I'm going to tell her...
I think because those are the only 3 options you have, I agree.
Yeah.
That's probably the least worst option.
Yeah. If I were the parent here, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say any of these, and I would say something more along the lines of, like, I agree. I also sometimes wish we could move to a place where people are kinder. And I think I would just be with her in this moment, and whatever feelings she's going through, I would help her feel them. And at the end, it's really important that it doesn't really matter, like, what I tell her the next day in school, because whatever strategy she employs, it's who she is that they have a problem with. So whatever strategy she employs is not going to help. And so I think the most important thing I can say to her in this moment is, you didn't do anything wrong. That's it. I think that's the most important thing. Anyway,
Yeah. Because they don't actually hate her. They don't they're not actually picking on her. They're picking on
like what she looks
an
like.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to be yourself. Also, Saber makes a really good point. Medical in a country that hates the children you want medical for is probably not going to be covered. Yeah, I agree. I don't think she's in a safe environment in that sense either. So here we go. God, the musical cue is confusing. Okay. Good night, my love.
You can't read to her tonight.
Complain? Yeah, because
Okay,
we have one thing left.
Yeah.
Write a letter to the school to inform them of what had happened. You goddamn right, I'm going to write a letter to the school.
Good.
Fagerstrand School, write the letter now and hand it to Karin in the morning. Yes. Some of the other children at school have been cruel to Karin, and yesterday they ruined her school equipment. I ask that the school do more to address this bullying problem before it gets out of hand. Honestly, not a bad letter. Very straightforward, describes the problem, is not dysregulated, and says you gotta you got to address this, otherwise it's going to get
Yeah.
worse. Yeah, I would say it's pretty good letter. Okay, we got more stuff. Let's do it. In the news, make tasty lingonberry jam. 3 kilograms fruit, 1 liter juice, and 2 kilograms sugar. Use whole nice berries for jam. Boil the berries with the juice for 10 minutes. Put the sugar in a big jar. Pour boiling berries on top and stir. Ah. Okay. So we grab some fruit. How do we... Is that a recipe we can use
Haven't
in the
you
kitchen?
been doing that?
Yeah, I thought we did. I
Isn't
think
that
we've
what
already
you've
been made...
been doing?
I think we've already made that, to be honest, with the berries.
Yeah.
Here's the buyer, Mom. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I have a new life, and I cannot have it disturbed by mistakes from my past. Karin is no longer my responsibility. Do not write again. Siri.
Gosh.
Okay. Remember, we gotta regulate. This is tough. Because in one mind, it's very easy to be furious at this person. But in the other mind, I'm gonna start with the other mind first. The systems have been put in place. She has given up a child. She gave her up for adoption. I adopted her, and now she's here. Everything was agreed, everything was consented to. On the other hand, the child did not consent to this. The children have no say in any of this. I mean, except for when she was, like, adopted or whatever. Because she was old, and I imagine as a 3-year-old, maybe she'd be like, do you not like this person? But I think at the end of the day, I criticize this decision because Karin is a child. And she did. I mean, it's a very common expression, but she didn't ask to be born. So I'm not going to take a fully hardline stance to this, because I understand that there are very, very important contextual factors that go into a decision like this, like giving a child up for adoption. And it's not easy. People don't just, throw them away with no consideration or thought for them. In fact, I imagine it's probably one of the hardest things you have to do. One of the hardest things you can do, I mean. But yeah, it's still sad because Karin is in the middle of this. And now she has to, on top of all the things that the kids are doing to her at school, she has to feel like her mom doesn't want her. And the thing that really hits here is, as a 7-year-old, we've talked about this before, but children internalize everything. And they see everything as their fault. So you saw her. She came back with a ripped backpack that other kids did to her. She did nothing to them. And she immediately goes, I'm sorry, it's my fault. I should have done more or whatever. That's what kids do. They internalize everything. And so when I tell her about this, she's going to think it's her fault too. So I have to make sure that she knows that it's not. I do not want to come down hard on the bio mom here, because I don't know her situation. I don't know her story. I know that this was a hard decision, and I know that this is a lot of that Karin, despite being a fully formed human being, represents a lot of trauma for her as well. It's just really sad, I think, is the conclusion. It's just really sad. Yeah, Ember is same page. It's just unfair. I wish these options responded more to what she was saying instead of being vague. In an in-narrative way, of course. In a meta way, I think it's smart that they aren't the best options. I agree with this. I was thinking about this after the first playthrough. The first playthrough, we were talking about how the options didn't quite specifically address the situation. But when I was thinking about it between then and now, I realized we are giving probably the average good parent options of the time. Like in 1951. Parenting strategies have evolved because of parents like this. Parents like this who make the effort to do more for their kids. It's not perfect, but if it's the best they can do in that time, then slowly the parenting strategy will evolve and change. And that's how it works. And now we have a better parenting strategy than we did in 1951, on average. On average. My thoughts are, this is tough. We also don't know the circumstances that went into Siri getting pregnant. Yes, absolutely. So it's absolutely a terrible situation. Even outside of post-war and World War II, parents give up to children for any number of reasons and don't want contact for their own reasons. We don't know hers yet. It's unfair to the children, but true. Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Yeah. I would respect the do not write again for sure. I would too. I don't think I'm gonna... I mean, if she wants to close this chapter... That's her choice. She gets to draw this boundary. As unfair as it is, she does get to do it. And I think that's important. Oh boy. $27. Maybe she was scared. Maybe she's scared. In 1945, when the war and 5 years of German occupation ended, many of these young women were paraded as traitors through the streets. Local mobs cut off their hair, and they lost their jobs. Although not illegal to have a German boyfriend, it was, and still is, seen as treason by very many Norwegians. The hatred towards the occupying enemy and their Nazi ideology grew very strong during the occupation. Now that we've been freed, all things linked to Germany are seen as evil. Therefore, many of these mothers are trying to hide the fact that they had a child with a German soldier. Others feel that it's impossible to keep their child. It's hard to get jobs, a place to live, and any respect if you're known as a German slut. Your neighbors won't let you forget.
Big sigh.
I mean, there's nothing new here. We've talked about this already, and we've talked about how hatred can toxify your communities, your relationships, everything. That doesn't mean the hatred is without its reasons. There must be empathy all around. We must understand what's going on all around so that we can treat it correctly. Hold the people accountable when necessary. Teach them better, which of course isn't happening here. And understand where they're coming from. Even if it's invalid. Even if it has no reason. This does have a reason, but even if it doesn't, you've still got to understand where they're coming from so that you can hold them accountable correctly. That's arguably one of the hardest parts about dealing with this, is not getting angry at it and not looking to just burn down the village. Because that is the other response. But again, that's just more hatred. And I'm not disavowing violence in any situation. I think violence is a tool to achieve many outcomes. Some of them are, I would argue, necessary. But this is something very complicated. These people have just been through a war. It's unfair of us to expect them to behave perfectly, but it's also unfair of them to treat this child like this, who's done absolutely nothing. This is really rough. Oh. Hey. Good morning. we I reflect your feeling, my child. Hi. I'm so sorry. Come on. Let's give you a bit of a clean. Oh wow, that's not working that well. Okay. You got any food? We're gonna cook you something, alright? Here we go. Nice. At least her food level is really good. So that's cool. Right, what are we doing on supplies? We got some berries from the woods. We got some fish. I know that big girls have to go to school, but it's really hard. I know. I'm gonna cry. It might max out how much it helps if it's been long enough since the last bath. Oh, really? Oh, whoops. Okay. Take this letter to your teacher. It should help. Do you think it'll help? I hope so. Somebody has to listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll deliver it. I don't like school. But at least you helped me.
I hope the teacher isn't a big...
Yeah, I am so scared that
face.
the teacher is just gonna turn around and go, cope and seethe. I'm gonna, oh god. I don't want to, come work at the factory for me. It's less toxic here in the factory. I'm not getting any shit from anyone else here. Like, come and sit on the conveyor belt. It'll be like a roller coaster. It'll be great.
I'll burn the school down if they're mean to her.
Yeah, have fun, my love. Here we go. No ways are we working overtime, baby. No! No, 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 no! Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it got worse! Ah. Okay, this doesn't cost anything. I'm giving her an instant meal again because I think we're gonna have to bathe her. So I'm gonna buy some toast quickly.
Did she change her clothes?
Yeah, I think she did.
Oh no.
I wish you never made me deliver that stupid letter. What do we say? What happened, or are you okay? I think she's very clearly not okay, so I would ask what happened. The teacher read the letter out loud in the class. Wow, fuck them! Oh my god!
I won't beat up a kid, but I might beat up a teacher.
No, kids don't make their own choices. We hold the parents accountable. I'ma beat the shit out of that teacher. Good god! She said that I was a snitch. Then she made me stand with my arm up in history class. I'm so sorry, Karin. I'm sorry too. But it isn't your fault. You tried to help.
Oh no.
That is what we taught her. That's what we love. Jesus. Cool. Can't trust the teachers, can't trust the kids. That's all we got.
Okay, go back to the store and buy a gun.
Yeah. I love how everyone in the chat is like, yeah, violence. Yeah, violence, 100%. Remember how I said violence is okay in some situations? Yeah, this is definitely one. What kind of teacher is that?
And start sharpening it.
Yeah, we're sharpening combs, man. Baron, this is historically accurate. This is absolutely what happened. Like, this is absolutely what would have happened.
Yeah.
I don't think they deserve to be a teacher. No, they don't. Very absolutely not. Come on, love. Let's have some food. Oh, she's tired. I'm sorry for being upset with you.
Oh.
You're always standing up for me. That makes me feel better. I'm tired. Yeah, violence in a video game. Bro, I'm saving this for a bedtime story. What is wrong with me? Okay. Could we not say you're perfect after nothing's wrong with you? Can we like, those two things are not the same. Can we just have that? Can I just say nothing's wrong with you? I don't have to tell my child that they're perfect and give them a complex on top of all of this.
Thank you.
God. This is this is a really good example of overcorrection. Like, as a parent, if you see your child in such incredible distress, they're constantly unhappy, the immediate the sort of instinctive response is to overcorrect and overshare, like overpraise, and then that can also do damage, because right now they are specifically and especially looking to you for proximity, to be near to, and for safety, to feel secure in. And so anything I say now, she's in hyper learning mode, so I need to be very careful. I'm not going to deny her.
I agree with that.
Yeah, go on.
But I also think it's the best option just because of how the game is written.
Yeah, I kind of want to ask her.
In 2024, we wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But this is kind of the 1951 version of that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's gonna catch us on.
We know why she asked.
Yeah, I think she's gonna catch us on You're Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the other question...
None of them are good.
The next question a child would ask is, if I'm perfect, why did this happen?
Yeah.
But
why would you ask? Also, we know the answer.
Yeah.
Obviously not number 3, but...
Yeah. No.
I think, I don't know. One or two.
I'm leaning towards 2 just because I want to keep her talking about it. Because I think that nothing's wrong with you is valid and right, but I think You're Perfect might shut down the conversation. And
That's true.
I do want to keep it going. The exclamation marks feel like it's too intense and reactionary. I agree with Ember, yeah. I think it's
true.
It's very like it feels a little bit it feels like a more loving version of number 3, you know what I mean? Like, it's more supportive, but it's also in a way kind of, don't ask these questions. Like,
it's definitely problematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would ask, why would you ask that? The way the others treat me, there must be something wrong with me. What did I say? Internalization. Always. Okay. Also not good, because the kids treating them wrong are also just kids. So there's nothing wrong with them either. I would say they're just being rude. There's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, they really are just being mean. There's nothing wrong with you. Why do they have to pick on me? This is actually pretty good. Bullies pick on anyone they can. It doesn't always make sense. I'm wondering which one is the better one out of these two.
I
Using her name is probably good.
prefer one.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I personally prefer one, but it feels less personal.
Yeah.
But don't make them doubt yourself. I see the point there, like I see what they're getting at.
Yeah.
But like, it's not a choice. She's not choosing to feel shitty.
Yeah. See, here's the thing.
Right? And it kind of,
Yeah, doubt.
I don't love that.
Doubt is a feeling. Blame is an action. So, doubting is something that she doesn't really have a lot of control over, but she does over blaming herself.
Yes. And
Guilt.
the other thing is, I don't personally tell my kids to sleep. I tell them to rest. That's like a personal
rest
thing.
instead of sleep. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's less pressure.
For anyone else who needs this, guilt is not a feeling. Guilt is an action. Guilt is shame. And guilt is a oh god, there was a word I used for it earlier and I've forgotten it now. But it's not a feeling in the way that other feelings are. It's it's something that you can manage.
Okay. I thought we were playing a video game. I didn't know I was signed up for a call out today.
Do you not think this entire game is just a parenting call out session?
This is why you wanted me to join you.
Yeah. Get some rest and please stop blaming yourself. Okay. Can you maybe read me a story? Absolutely. That's nice. Thank you. The gnome is back. He had a sequel. It wasn't as good as the original. But then again, they seldom are. Jeez, these journal entries are hitting really hard. 2808. That horrible school. I'm so sorry, Karin. I know I'm meant to be a strong parent and your protector. But the reality is that I feel helpless. Your school is the only one around. And I don't have any powerful connections in this town. So I cannot ask for help with the principal. I don't know who to turn to. But I'll try to think of something.
We need to find Ommi.
Dude, Ommi! We foreshadowed her already, alright? We need Grandma. We absolutely need Grandma. I'm worried Grandma's going to be more old-fashioned, but we'll see.
No, she was nice to Karin.
Oh, that's true. She was nice to Karin. So maybe... Oh, bro. Can we write to Ommi? That'd be so cool.
Right?
This journal reminds me of my dad. Is your dad also writing? Does your dad also write to you? Because that's very sweet. Reading that nearly made me cry. Like, genuinely, it got me, dude. That one was specifically rough, and I do feel like it's sort of building to something. He holds guilt for not protecting me from stuff. All parents do. I don't think there's a single parent who try. That's not to minimize what you're going through. I'm like, just to validate, because that's totally valid. Remember, we talked about how guilt is more of a shame response than an actual feeling itself. Shame is the feeling, but that guilt is for every parent who has a wish to nurture and facilitate care for and protect their children. There will always be shame and guilt for not protecting them enough, because the truth is you will never be able to do enough. The world is just too big and you are just one person. And it's a completely unrealistic expectation, but it's something that most parents still put on themselves. Well, the ones that want to do good. And yeah, the fact of the matter is that you will never be able to prepare your kids for the rest of the world. Never. And that is the way that just it is. That is why we say one of the most popular expressions that used to be, that seems to have fallen out of favor, is "it takes a village," which is a very important expression when it comes to the raising of children. That we're not actually meant to raise children in these little nuclear sort of environments where only 2 people are the caregivers. Children should have many caregivers in their whole communities. They should have caregivers at school, at your parents' work, at like, you know, friends' parents, shit like that. Like, everyone should be on the same page regarding the nurture they want to give to their children. But somewhere along the line, we favored these sort of nuclear little groups and isolated ourselves from the rest of the community. And it became more of an individual exercise, which I don't believe it ever should be. And that is what I think exacerbates some of that guilt. Because you are trying to do something that a child shouldn't really be put through. And that is like a single caretaker constantly, you know, protecting them. Even though that's the way that we do it now. He doesn't have a journal, but the stuff it said in that entry sounds like stuff he says. Yeah, I feel that. Oh, sorry, Taters. Yeah, I always wanted to have adult friends as a kid because I always got along with adults better than kids my age, but the community wasn't really built for it. Yeah. Not a lot are. Not a lot are. But, yeah. For now, at least, we can do our best with this little one. Here we go. Luckily now I have some adult friends in the staff as at a non-profit teen hangout place I go to. You've mentioned it a few times and I'm really happy that you found it. It's awesome. Hello, I'm awake. I'm glad that I have my backpack back. Me too. Oh, you're clean. Awesome. Let's give you some food, shall we? Should we cook something? That'll make you feel better. There you go. Listen, I need you all to understand how soul-crushing it is to have her with dark circles at 7 years old. 7. No 7-year-old should have sleep anxiety circles. Like, no. Here you go, love. Nom nom. Have some more. There you go. I should get going. Don't be late. Take care. My beautiful child. I'll try. Oh, look at the nod. Alright. Let's go buy some food for today, huh? How about some, Actually, wait. Hang on. If we go inside, how much food do we have left? We have one...
They have other...
Yeah, did they have anything else in the store? Let's see if they got anything else in the store. Ah, they got... Oh, God. This is very, very expensive, though. We don't have enough for that.
Eggs for $50. Jeez.
Yeah. There is a comb. I think maybe we should start saving up for a comb. Maybe we can make her feel better. I'll try the comb.
Sharpening it into a shiv.
Yeah. We need to remember to wash her face. Yes, but I think her cleanliness is okay for now. Although, no, you're right. Let's try it. Let's give her a... Yeah, let's do it. Because it doesn't cost any time, so we should probably do it if it's there. Okay. I think
porridge
just...
isn't a bad idea.
Porridge is pretty good. It's cheap. It's easy. It's good. Alright. Goodbye, Karin. Have fun. I dread the day she comes home. I dread today. This is going to suck.
No overtime option. That's good. You can just go straight home.
You think I'm doing overtime in this game? If at all possible,
No.
I will never do it. Come on, darling.
I'm
Please
just
don't
waiting
be.
for the time when they tell you it's not an option.
Oh, it's gonna be 100%. It's gonna be not an
For
option.
sure.
Yeah.
100%.
More prejudice. Why are people saying I'm a German kid? I'm not German.
Oh.
Do those mean kids pick on you again? No. Miss Hansen said it. The fucking teachers, man. This is why.
Better.
Things like that, the expressions like "it takes a village," fell out of favor. Because people became shitheads and did incredible shitty things. I'm not saying all people. But people made really awful decisions and were very prejudiced. And so people decided it was safer to keep their kids more sheltered. But more shelter is not necessarily good. And in fact, it can also cause damage. So it's like, it's almost as if, just don't be shitty. Just don't do shitty things. God. She told the whole class that I'm a German kid. Oh, she's a Norwegian. It's not true. You are a Norwegian citizen. Why would they say that? Is it about my parents? You gotta. No ways. I'm not telling her to ignore it. I'm not delaying it. I'm telling her. We're telling her everything. I know that so here's the thing, right?
100%.
She should not know about this now. This is not something that a kid has to worry about, especially not a 7-year-old kid. But the world has forced this on us. And if the world is already forcing her to grapple with these things, I would be remiss if I didn't support it with information.
Yep.
I need to respond to what the world is giving her. And if the world gives her things that she has to grapple with that she's too young to grapple with, I gotta match it. I have to. Because otherwise she's gonna get fed misinformation. And that's even worse.
Yeah, you have to arm them with the best information you can.
Absolutely. You did also promise her to find out about her parents and tell her. That's also true. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Here we go. It's gonna hurt, probably. Oh, you can back out? That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this parent is gonna tell Karin about this. Your father was a German soldier. He was here in Norway during the war. The music kicking in is crazy. No, don't back away. Your mother gave you away because your dad was German. I'm not lying to her. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. And that's all I know so far. That's the truth. My dad was a German? Thank you for telling me.
Oh no! Don't internalize!
We can't stop that, unfortunately. Come on, love. Eat your porridge. I got quite a bit of gold today. Should buy this and maybe I'll get you a comb.
Do it. Bathroom, maybe? At the sink? Where's comb?
I imagine it might be in the bar. It might be in the bedroom. We'll check that in a second. For now, though...
Did you just use the time slot to bath her?
No.
What's that to feed her?
Where's the comb? Brother.
What the heck? Is it in the things you can do at the table? Seems
Maybe.
like a weird place to
Let's
put
check.
her,
Let's
but-
check that. Let's check that. It was very expensive, so it better be here somewhere. No.
What?
Oh, I didn't. You know what I said? I said, Saber, why didn't I get this? And you've already written it. I'm so happy you're here. I didn't check out the stuff that I bought. I just left it on the counter.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. All right, is it?
Now we still have to find it.
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm sure we can. Oh, there we go.
Ah!
Yeah. That's so cute. Okay. Oh, we get to change your hairstyle. Oh, it's cute. You know what? I love her pigtails. I really do. But I think...
But little change.
Oh, the little single one is so
I love
nice.
the bow too.
Oh, this is nice. This is very Caroline coded. Okay, let's go. Oh, that looks so cute. Let's try that one. Come on.
I like
You'll
that.
like it. Oh, she looks like a little lady. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, we have one more time slot. How do you feel about making part of that fishing rod, huh? Yeah, we're almost done.
We'd love to see it.
You feeling okay? Okay, we just gave her a bunch of stuff.
A lot.
Good night. Exclamation point. Thank you for fixing my backpack. Aw. Kids will often do this as well. We did it a couple days ago, but they will harken back to these moments. In these moments of appreciation, they'll often refer to things that have happened like recently or in the recent past as just another way to show appreciation.
Or completely random things. My kids have thanked me for Christmas presents this week.
Oh, yeah. I think at this moment, this shows a lot of good trust. Thank you for being so patient. You know, they say that Germans are bad guys. Do I? What does this mean? This is so loaded because I mean I would want to let her talk.
Right, that's what I was just gonna say. Is it
because
like being silent and letting her finish her sentence?
Yeah, saying that we don't know if your dad was a bad guy or not is assuming that she is going to talk about her dad. So I kind of want to let her finish her thought. Yeah, let's finish. I don't want to interrupt. Let me finish. Go on. Oh! What? No! No, 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 no. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Can you go back?
This is the time that I'm going back. 100%. 100%. Wait. Hold on. Does it save? Where does it save? Where does it save? Hang on. Chapter. This will overwrite your current progress. You sure you want to continue? Okay, hold on.
Well, but yes,
Hmm.
because you do want to overwrite your current progress.
Yeah. Can we go back a day? I'll tell you why I'm loading a save, because that was completely the opposite of what I wanted to do, and it didn't tell us what that was. Like, if I just dot, that for me means I'm pausing to let her finish her thought. Not I'm being very awkward and not wanting to answer her. Absolutely not. So I think I'm going to overwrite, and we're going to go... Wait.
Change. What does that say?
Change. Wait, continue. Hold on.
Did it go back to where
Hello,
you
I'm
were
awake.
at the beginning?
Whoa. Okay, no, 29. I'm glad that my backpack... Okay. Whoa, I got super... Okay, it's August 29. We should be okay. I gotta remember what we did. So, first, we gave her some toast. Om nom nom. I think we spent some time cooking, possibly.
Maybe wash your face.
Yep. And then I washed her face, but she is pretty full, but I'll do it anyway.
Okay, good.
Okay. We should be going.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you soon. Learn a lot today, okay? Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay.
And then, yes, Ember is right. Bought food
Then we
and
bought the food and the comb. Okay. Is she good? Okay, cool. We're at the German kid conversation. Oh. Okay, cool. A little bit of a skip.
Holy moly.
That stressed me, dude. That stressed me. Okay, do those mean kids pick on you again? It's true, you are a Norwegian citizen. It's not true. Blah, blah, blah. Why would they say that? It's about my parents. Tell Karin. He was in Norway. Musical cues are crazy. Mother gave you away. That's all I know. See, I've also found out something interesting is, welcome back, Gemini. I've also found something interesting that she is focusing on the fact that her dad was a German instead of the fact that her mom gave her away, which I think is very interesting because right now...
Well, I think she already knew that piece of information, probably.
Oh, that's true, yeah, because she knows she's adopted, so that makes sense. Okay, we did one of these, and then we bought a comb. Okay, sick. Lovely.
Can you change her hair before...
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Like, the conversation?
Okay,
I don't
there's
know.
an om nom nom. And I believe... Should we make some food, or... Oh, we did...
you fixed the fishing pole.
We did crafting. We did more fishing rod stuff, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Very cool. Okay. And then... We did combing.
Her hair.
Whoosh. And wash face. Okay. Alright. Cool.
Oh, okay.
So she probably already was dealing with that, but then now she knows theoretically why she was given away. Yeah. Well, now she knows why, which is important. Okay, here we go. Good night. Thank you for fixing my backpack. Thank you for being so patient. You know, they say that Germans are bad guys. We don't know if your dad was a bad guy or not. Oh. This is a fucking great thing. This is incredible. This is the best thing I've said in the game so far. This is 1000% true. The world is a complex place, alright? Some things are very simple, it's true. But many things are not so simple. But if there's one thing that is simple, it's this. That no one is either completely bad or completely good. No one.
Which will also, hopefully, take some pressure off of her.
Yes,
because
it does.
She's putting a lot of pressure on herself.
This is a twofold piece of advice. It helps you understand why people do bad things, but it also helps you internalize that it's okay if you do bad things. Everyone needs to know this. Everyone needs to process this. This would help
if you do bad things
so
by
many
mistake.
Things. Yeah, absolutely.
Not if you do bad things on purpose.
No,
if
not on purpose.
If you are purposely doing bad things, that's not okay.
No, that's
For
not okay.
clarification.
Yeah. Clarification. Yeah. Don't go do many bad things on purpose. Mistaken bad things are okay.
Yeah.
No one is ever completely bad or completely good. I don't understand. Never mind then. It's okay. It's fine.
She's so grumpy and sad.
If she's not ready for this kind of information, it's okay. She will internalize it either way, and she might come back to it later. Things have changed a lot. Now that I'm grown up. I was kind of looking forward to starting school and being around more kids. I know you told me it might not be nice, but I don't understand why they have to be so mean. Miss Hansen and some of the grown-ups, they look at me like I've stolen or broken something. I haven't. I've been good, really good. Not even getting a backpack worked. Maybe there is something wrong with me. My parents weren't married. Was that because I'm bad? My dad is a German. Maybe if he's bad, then I'm bad. But I don't even know him, so how can I be bad? Liv and me and you, we're the only good people. She doesn't like it when the other kids get angry. Then she goes and hides. I'll try to hide more too. But this is my best hiding place. Because you're here to chase the bad people away. I'm tired. Could you read me a bedtime story? Absolutely. Nice.
that's what we
Thank you.
wanted
Hmm.
the ... to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah,
wanted her to
yeah,
keep
yeah.
going. Yeah. Oh, we're doing the ship again. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's talk about that. That was just an entire moment that we watched a child internalize and then reflect on that internalization, all in one. And we didn't do anything about it. And that was awesome. That is awesome to watch. Some of the conclusions she came to were reactionary, like how Liv, me, and her are like the only good people, because she doesn't yet understand the fact that not everyone is completely good or completely bad. And that's okay. She gets to have that. Remember, we can't expect perfection from anyone, much less a 7-year-old. So, perfection is not the goal here. Internalization and reflection on the internalization is the goal. And the fact that she did that on her own is a big growth step. That's huge.
Yep.
So I'm really proud of her for that. And in fact, I'd probably tell her that at the end, just before she went to sleep. I'd be like, it's really cool that you thought about that all on your own. Like, I like that. And when, especially when she said things like, my dad is German, and if Germans are bad, then he's bad, and if he's bad, then I'm bad, because he's my dad. But I don't even know who he is, so how am I bad? And that's perfect. Yes, that's exactly the conclusion you should come to. You're not bad just because your dad's bad. And we don't even know if your dad is bad. So it doesn't matter. It's wonderful what she's doing right now. And also, the other thing she did was talk about how her parents weren't married as well, but she came to the same conclusion. She did the absolute classic. My parents aren't together. Is that my fault? Kids will do that literally like 9 times out of 10. Particularly when parents get divorced, when the child is young, and not like, I would say like the older you get, the less likely this is to happen. But especially when the child is young, when the parents get divorced, it's my fault. 100%. I did something to push them away. I drew them apart. It's my fault. And it can really cause like terrible complexes for these kids. So it's really important that the parents who are getting divorced understand that and nip that shit in the bud and let that kid know that they didn't do anything wrong. Because divorce is all right. Divorce we can work with, but kids don't understand that, so they need help. She might not understand right now in the moment, but she will think on it and hopefully understand in time. Yeah, absolutely. That's how I feel about it as well. Basically, you're doing great, sweetie. Yeah. We have new journal entries. Oh boy. 2908. Parenting is not easy. Here we go. I hope I wasn't selfish to adopt you, but some days I wonder. I have so little to offer you, and often I don't even know what to say. You should have had siblings and 2 parents who knew what they were doing. Should I be strict, making you stronger and harder so you can stand up to your bullies? Or should I shower you with kindness to make up for the negative things you're experiencing? Or maybe just be as honest as I can. I'm so sorry. Your mother wouldn't tell us your father's identity. So I'll try to find out some other way. That guilt is so real. I imagine, if I'm engaging with empathy with this parent here, an adopted parent, I imagine that the main source of the shame comes from the fact that they're struggling financially, and also that they're not able to emotionally provide when their child is going through something so horrific as this amount of bullying for something they can't do anything about. Like, there's no fixing this.
Nothing prepares you for that.
Yeah. But I think especially as an adopted parent, there's that added shame of, if I didn't adopt you and put you in this environment, would the other person who comes along have put you in a better place? would you have been better off with some other parent? If I'd just kind of chosen someone else with different color hair. And that's an awful spiral to go down, because of course the answer is you have no idea. It could be worse. She could never be adopted. She could just go round and round the foster system. All you know is the choice you made. You don't know the choice you didn't make. It could be better, it could be worse, it could be comparable. So it is very valid to feel these feelings attached to this experience, but it's also completely immaterial and not worth dwelling over, because you have no idea what would have happened. And there's no way to know either. So it's not even as if you can find clues as to what would have happened, because there's really no way to know. Here we go. Can't forget a head rub. Person we're playing as clearly feels bad for being a single parent. Oh, single parent as well is also something they mentioned. Absolutely, yeah. And siblings. Adopting only one child. But we do not have the money for 2 children. Like, jeez. Yeah. Alright. Oh, shit! We finished the chapter! Okay. So, ooh, this is so sick, like a Telltale game. Okay. 33% optimistic, 0% assertive, 66% open. I like this. I think maybe being assertive a little bit might be good, but I do like that the split was here. But the thing is, I think assertive only really matters if the child is misbehaving, and she's not really doing that. So I think on this chapter, it was probably best to be open and optimistic. Okay,
Yeah.
you and 72% of others bought a backpack. Good. You and 62% of others told Karin about her parents. Good. That's a very interesting split, by the way. There's quite a lot of people who didn't. And you and 56% of others warned against German words. Oh, that's a big split as well. I get this, by the way. I totally empathize with this. I preferred to tell her about it, but I totally understand if you didn't want to. Like, if you were just like, just be yourself. Just use them. It's fine. I totally understand why you would do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, my friends, it is a chapter complete.
Nice.
Oh, shit! We're a couple weeks later! Whoa! Wait, why do we have the same amount of money? What happened?
She's so hungry.
We
You
didn't
haven't fed
eat
her
the
in
whole
weeks.
time? Okay, so we went from the 29th to the 11th, so we've missed how many days? 12 days. So two weeks it went by, basically. Hi. How's it been going? What's wrong? Everyone in school is calling me a German bastard. I want them to at least call me by my name. When will you let me know who my parents are? You'll know when I find out. I promise. That is something I can promise. When I find out,
But
you find out.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. I just feel like if I can make a promise that I can keep, I will. You know what I mean? Like, if I can... Yeah. I don't know. I hear you. I hear you. I think both work. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think there's one that's better than the other.
Yeah. I think I'll go with this one. You'll know when I find out. I promise. I wish I could just show them my parents. Then they would stop calling me names. I don't know if that would help, actually. The local vicar may have some helpful information. Oh, we get to go to the church. Okay. I think this will be the last day, and then we'll end. So, for now... let's make some food, because good lord. Here we go. I'm not sending you to school hungry. Lovely. Let's clean up your face. I like the hairstyle, we'll keep it the same. Oh, we do have a thing, but we can't really read that right now. We got to take you to school. School is hard. People there aren't nice. And Miss Hansen doesn't care if the kids are mean.
Does changing her clothes take time?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
No one picks on me in Mr. Berg's class, though. Oh, Mr. Berg was nice! That's great! Ooh. Okay, what advice is the best here? Pay attention in class? Keep being nice and polite? I think this one is probably, you just have to find your own way. I think finding your own way encourages independence. I don't know. I don't think I want to... You don't have to always be nice. Like, you always have to be kind. That doesn't always mean being nice. Also, yeah, nice and polite are not the best... Like, they're not the most important things right now. I think telling her to just find your own way is probably good. Or at least bad out of these three. I prefer the promise and I worry with the comma, Karin being condescending. Yeah. Find your own way. Don't necessarily have to be polite when people are bullying you. Yeah, also true. Yeah. I think I'll go with this one. You'll do fine. You just have to find your own way. But I don't know how to do that. I could have. Mr. Berg says we'll have our first test on Tuesday. He says it's very important that we do well. Can you help me study when you get back? We'll see, but I can't promise anything. Just in case. We don't know what's going to happen. We'll see, but I can't promise anything.
I feel like you're going to get forced into overtime tonight.
Yeah. That's why I said I couldn't promise anything, yeah. See, that's a promise I can't keep. So I will not promise. Why? Oh, she has a uniform? That's so cute. Oh, I love her. Okay.
Maybe it's cold. It's fall.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's autumn. Look at that. Yeah. Oh shit, things are freezing. Oh no, that's wait, is that ice? I feel like that's...
Is that fog?
I don't know if that's fog or ice.
Maybe it's fog.
It might be fog, yeah. Where's the sun? Yeah, it's Norway. There's no sun. Alright, bye Karin. Have fun. Before I go to work, how much, ooh. Okay, food and food. We do have enough food for cooking, but we do have to cook it. So I think I might have to buy some instant food for today. Alright, here we go. Bloop. Bloop. And, oh, we can choose to do overtime. We will not, thank you. I promised I would help her, and I will. I'm gonna buy one of these.
I'm glad that it was an option. Whoa.
Wow. Why is food so expensive? Jesus.
We know the answer to that.
I'll give it some cheese toast. We'll have fun. We are living frugally. Hey, how was your day? Mr. Berg says it's important that we do well on the test. Can you help me study? Yeah, of course. We can help her. We have to bathe you though. So we gotta, it'll be, okay. We're learning about animals. Oh, cool. Oh, I love this lighting, by the way. The autumn lighting is great. Here's the first question. Which one of the following is a mammal? A duck, B, a salmon, or C, a bear?
Salmon.
Duck, salmon, bear. Okay, now here's the thing, like, does a question mark mean that I don't know, or does it mean that I'm testing her? I don't want to test her with, like... Do I test her with false answers? I feel like this game wants me to do the right answers, right? Like... I
don't know. I really don't know what they're supposed to, like, do
This depends on what the game wants me, like, what the game interprets my intention as. Because if I'm a teacher, it is quite often that just in a joking way, I'll give the wrong answer so that they can correct me, because then they feel good about it. And I don't know. This is a bit of a
But
memorization thing.
What if you gave her the wrong one and she says the wrong thing in class?
Yeah. These are definitely based on your knowledge. Okay, cool. If the game wants me to do the right thing, then I'll say bear. Bear. 100%. I had a feeling it was a bear. Okay, cool. We're doing that. Which one is not a mammal? A, gerbil, B, swan, or C, moose? A swan. A swan is a bird, not a mammal. I knew it too. Good job. You're good at this. I try. All right, last one. Which of the following mammals can be found in Norway? I'm not Norwegian! A, kangaroo. Oh, okay, it's gonna be one of those questions. Okay. B, musk ox. Or C, mountain lion.
Uh-oh.
Okay, genuinely do not know between these two. Is it whichever one is found in Norway? I don't know Norwegian animals. It's probably an ox, right? A musk ox
looking it up.
sounds... Yeah. We're gonna cheat.
Okay. The species was reintroduced from Banks Island to the Dovre mountain range in Norway in 1932, but were hunted to extinction during the Second World War.
Oh.
They were then reintroduced in 1947. The population expanded into Sweden in 1971.
Okay, so they were reintroduced after World War II. Very interesting. Okay,
But what
cool.
year is it right now?
It's 51. So we're good. They're still here.
So it should...
It should be
let me just
muskox.
see. Mountain lions do not live in Norway.
Okay, great.
So
Muskox.
that seals it up. Yeah.
That's right. They're in Dovrefjell. Very cool. Sounds like a place where there would be trolls. Oh, yeah. I like
Absolutely.
animals. I think we're done.
Trolls would have muskox for pet.
Trolls would still have muskox repellent. Thank you for helping me.
No, for
You're
pets.
welcome, my love. Now let's have a bath because you are filthy. Filthy. There you go. And you gotta eat, girl. You gotta eat. This is why we did toast. Cause man, I'm tired. Okay. And today, no story, because I'm gonna do some reading, alright? I'm gonna find out about your dad. Studying is hard. I hope I do well. I hear you. Huh. You will, good night. As long as you study, you'll do well. That's not necessarily true, by the way. I'm sure you'll do great. All of these are setting her up for... I mean, encouraging is good. I think this one. I'm sure you'll do great. That seems like it's casual enough, right?
You know, your definition of great is what's important. If she comes home with an F, you're still gonna be like, you did great. You did your best. You tried hard.
Absolutely.
So I think that's an appropriate response.
Yeah. 1 is least worst or 3. Yeah, this is not good. I think I'll say I'm sure you'll do great. A story before sleep would be nice. Do you have time? No, maybe tomorrow. I have to do some reading, but no, maybe tomorrow. No. Good night then. Good night, my love. Let's do this. Right to the vicar. Vicar Peder Christensen, Fagerstrand Church, 5370 Fagerstrand. Right to the vicar. As you know, I took Karin into my care 3 years ago. However, it has now become important to learn the identity of her father. Could you please help us find more information about her background from the sources available? Send. Okay. Oh wow, we don't have a lot of drawings recently. Very interesting. We haven't played with the ball for a while either.
What? Was there anything else in the office that you could do, or just that?
No, just we could choose photos, but yeah, that's it.
Oh goodness.
So that's it. We've learned much about this game so far, and we have entered the new chapter, doing as best we can for Karin, being honest and open about her history and her past, but also making sure that she knows that it does not define her, and that she has the power to make choices. We've also made sure to let her know that it's not her fault that kids are being mean to her. She hasn't done anything wrong, and there's nothing wrong with her. And when she asks why, we are choosing to be honest, and hopefully she's going to feel like we are even more of a team than before. So, with that said, we're going to leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. And you're going to have to make it back next time to see if she passes the test. It's September 12th, Wednesday. It is autumn, and that is where we will end My Child Lebensborn for today. I don't want to quit because the music is so nice. This music, I could listen to this music for ages, by the way. Like, it's so good. That was wonderful. And very sad. Very, very, very sad. And I still have a feeling it's gonna get worse. Like, I'm just...
Oh.
Like, I don't think it's gonna get better. Like, the one thing that's, like, what sucks the most is something... You know what's crazy? Is that I know that all of us probably have these stories as well. But I was also Karin. Not for being a Lebensborn child. But when I was bullied, many of the teachers did not care at all. And it left me really quite helpless. And my mom, I think one of her greatest strengths was she never told me quite how angry she was with that until I was much older and it was gone. But what she did do behind the scenes was try to get me transferred to other classes, and she shat on the teacher from a dizzy height. Well, she told me that she did. And I think that's probably one of the things that I, like, appreciated the most about her is that through everything, I knew that I had a fighter, at least someone who would back me up if other people were treating me badly. And that was always her thing. Like, that was one of the things she did best. And I appreciated that. She didn't dysregulate in that sense when I was little. When I was older, other forms of dysregulation would come out, like in other areas due to other things that she couldn't quite control. But at least when I was younger and the bullying started, when it came time for bullying, she did pretty good at keeping it on lock and being like on my team, you know? So that was really cool. And it was, yeah, it's nice to see me having the ability to now pass that forward to a fictional child in a game. I really like this. Yeah, I think this is giving me quite a lot of insights into how I feel about parenting now. I'm hoping that it's stimulating the same thing for all of you, and that we are all learning something from each other today. Taters, I keep feeling like you try to say something and then you unmute again.
No, I go to say something and then you say something that's like, this, yep.
Okay. She seems to be doing good at school in terms of knowledge so far. Yeah. My mom was like that too. She yelled at the principal multiple times because when I reported it, it did nothing. But when she came in, suddenly they could respond to bullying. Crazy, right? It's crazy. It's almost as if you should believe children when they say that they're being harassed. Maybe you should believe them and do something about it. I think one of the biggest... Yeah, go on.
I was just going to say, I got one of the teachers at Skittles school in trouble.
Oh.
Because when the kid was threatening her, I said, okay, well, I'd like you to talk to the teacher. Let them know. And the response was, boys will be boys.
Really? I'm gonna come to your house and hurt you. That's boys will be boys? Really? You want that boy to be a boy? Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
she
would
backtracked that
storm into that
right
one.
the fuck up when I was talking to the principal. I didn't even
for
go
sure.
talk to her.
No,
I
just go above.
could not.
Yeah.
Speaking of regulation,
No, I couldn't.
was like,
I couldn't.
if I speak to this person in person,
Yeah.
I will not regulate.
It's gonna end in violence. Someone's going to the hospital. You know what I mean? Like if I have to go to the level that just told my child that boys will be boys because someone threatened her by threatening to come to her house and hurt her, I, like, they they would have to call the police, all right? I'm just saying.
I went online and I looked up the entire, like, you know, who's above the principal, who's above that, who's above this, who's above that.
Yeah.
And I got all of their emails and phone numbers and I printed them off. And I went to the principal's office with that piece of paper.
Yeah.
In a binder with some other things.
Good. Receipts. Absolutely.
And I was like, here's what the fuck is not gonna happen. You are not going to tell me that that was an appropriate response to this very extremely
100%.
safe
100%.
situation that my child has found himself in.
Yeah, 100%.
I said, I trusted your faculty and was trying to teach my child that they can stand up, you know, for themselves. And if they can't stand up for themselves, they can go through appropriate channels.
Yeah.
And I am going to this channel, but you best bet I will go down every single phone number and email on this list if this channel doesn't work out.
Oh yeah, do it. 100%.
Like, I was so mad. I had to take my mom with me because I was like, I am scared. Because what happens when I get angry is sometimes I cry. I was like, I am scared that I'm going to get so angry, I'm going to throw hands or start crying.
Yeah.
So, if you're there, neither of those things will happen.
yeah, for sure. Goodbye, Ember. Thank you for being here and providing your insights. I appreciated that. It was really nice. Hope your nose gets better very soon. I feel that. I feel that for sure. I think one of the things I was gonna. Oh yes, one of the biggest obstacles, which is just the most tragic thing, is parents that cannot separate their children from their own idealized versions of their children when it comes to the bullies themselves. So if your child is being a bully, you will see, well, obviously the first place you should look is the home and see what kind of environment they're in that creates those kinds of actions, because children are not responsible for their choices, right? We should all know that, especially if they're very little. They are not, their brains are quite literally not fully formed. So they cannot be held responsible in the same way that we hold adults responsible. So with that said, when a child is engaging in, for lack of a better word, deviant behavior, we should look to the home for first insight into the environment that is creating that behavior. And very often you have the unfortunate combo of a child engaging in the behavior and the parents having an idealized version of the child who would never do that. My child would never commit that behavior. They're perfect, because as a parent, you see your child's behavior as your failure. And you see, and it goes one step further, because it is your failure. But that's okay. You see your failure as, I don't deserve to have this child. And it goes on this huge emotional spiral of like, failure is bad, and I am a bad person now, and it reflects badly on me. My child's actions reflect badly on me, and it's more of a selfish reaction. When really what you should be doing when you internalize this is, my child is engaging in bad behavior. I need to teach them now about accountability, and I need to hold myself accountable for any environment I might be creating, and any kind of work I need to now do. And if I have failed, that is okay, and I can still succeed later if I keep trying. But that conclusion is very seldom reached when it comes to the parents of children who are bullies. And it's really sad. Because really, the only people who suffer in this instance are the children, both the bully and the bullied. The children suffer constantly in this situation when nothing is done. All it really takes is for parents to suck it the fuck up, basically. Where you just have to admit things. You just have to, search within yourself and learn that failure is okay. Because if you're not a well-regulated person, your child is not going to be. If you're not like well-regulated enough to be able to recognize that failure and be okay with it, then your child is not going to get better. And that behavior will continue.
My junior high bully,
Yeah.
her mom came on a field trip once
Hmm.
and saw her daughter bullying me and got mad at both of us.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, was like, I can't believe you would say that. Also, you need to stand up for yourself and to me.
Like, no. They should not say the
Wow.
thing. Do not teach the victim to become less of a victim, alright?
Wow. Yeah, right? Like, maybe if your daughter hadn't been bullying me for the last 3 years,
Yeah. That kind of...
I'd bother standing up for myself. Like, what?
That kind of justification, like, teaching the victim to be less of a victim, has incredibly horrific results into adulthood, including, like, what was she wearing, you know? That kind of justification happens as a completion of what happens before.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. My kid wouldn't dare do that because they know I wouldn't approve of it. Yeah. Crazy, right? I remember in elementary school after a move I was unhappy and being bullied, and the school therapist gaslit me so much that they and the principal told my mom I was insane. What? What? In elementary school? Jesus. That's awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you. You seem well adjusted now though, based on your commentary. You're spitting bars, by the way. This stream was like, you were on fire today. There's also, unfortunately, a point as a parent where you do have to accept that you only have a limited amount of time to correct behaviors and teach better behaviors. Yes. Yes. Parents should, of course, know their limits. And obviously, very often, the environment is not that you're being actively malicious to your child. Often it's neglect. Often children become bullies because they are responding to neglect. They're looking for attention because they don't receive enough at home. But it's still your responsibility to make sure that they have that exposure. If not through you, then through someone else. There must be an effort for that. I think the main point that I'm getting at is that it's not the child's fault. It's never the child's fault, especially if they're a young child. Yeah, I think I probably managed okay for myself. I had decent guardians and a lot of books. Books, man. Books. Educating. So valuable. Yeah, this was great. Saber, I appreciate you being here. Was this the first time you showed up? I don't believe I've seen you before. Maybe I have and I've forgotten. If I have forgotten, then I apologize. But if this is the first time that you're here, then be very welcome. I'm very happy that you've arrived. Yeah, and
also
follow the
join
plug
Discord.
if you wanna have more discussions about this and join the community. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at this time, and then 12 hours
Depending
after
on your
that.
time zone.
Yeah. So it starts at 10 a.m. my time because I live in Korea. But if you're in America, then it'll be like evening your time,
Monday night.
like 6 p.m. or something, and then it'll be in the morning, very early for Americans and Canadians. But for the Europeans, it's like lunchtime. First time catching you live. I actually discovered you with your VOD for the first part of this game. Oh, for real? Oh, then maybe I. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, well, I'm glad the algorithm is reaching someone, because after doing this for like nearly 2 years, sometimes it doesn't feel like it's reaching anyone. But I am slowly growing, so that's cool. And we do a lot more than this. We do a lot more than just this game. We do we do casual gaming as well. We do music analysis. We do reading of audiobook style reading and analysis of that. We do media literacy. We do lots of stuff. I mean, this was also media literacy, but yeah. And I believe on that note, it might be a good time to leave, because I got shit to do. I have a visa to renew before they kick me out of the country. So I'm going to go do that.
That's probably a good plan.
Yeah. Thank you, Taters,
This was
for your
fun.
presence.
Thanks
I
for
appreciate
having
that.
me.
Yeah, thank you for your insights. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm in America, but I love the concept of analysis, so I'm hoping to catch more. Well, it'll be lovely to have you around, so I hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the stream. You are what makes it, so thank you for contributing to it, and I truly appreciate your presence. And if you, speaking to everyone in general, enjoyed this, thank you very much for doing so. If you'd like to, you can spread it around with your friends and interact with stuff and It'll be nice, because then you tell YouTube that we exist. And then we get to spread our joy to even more people. Thank you for this episode of My Child Lebensborn, Part 2. Stay tuned for the next stream in about 10 hours from now, where we'll be playing Fallout London, because I'm in it, and I would like to showcase and try and find myself. So I'm very excited for that. And if you are watching this on the VOD, if you're watching from the future, and if you're live in chat, if you were lurking, doesn't matter. Thanks for making me a part of your day. Thank you for letting us spend this time together and experience this together. I hope that we've learned something from each other today. I certainly have. And I will see you in the next stream when we do it all over again. Be kinder to yourself than you're currently being. Drink plenty of water. And take care.